Good afternoon everyone. Today we're going to look at one setup again for 4 different drills. So main focus is going to be ball control, passing and receiving on the turn. Today we're going to introduce a 4th one, or another way we can receive and turn at the same time. It's a little bit more tricky, but we're going to run through that again. So most of the stuff that we're covering today we've done in previous videos before. So we're going to do 3D skills, and we're going to do work also then on agility. So we're going to look at changing the 3D skill set up a little bit, but to make this work, well, again, we're going to need a walled area and roughly 5 by 5 meters of space that you can work in. If you can make it a little bit smaller, it's going to be a bit more tricky, but ideally if you can get a little bit bigger space. And when I say 5 by 5 meters, don't get your measuring tape out. We're going to step it out so you can roughly see how far it is. It's just to give you a bit of space to work with. So as you can see, I've got 5 cones, and then I've taken some of my kachel wood for 3D obstacles. Again, you can use anything that you've got at the house, and also like tins or whatever. I'm going to, again, as always, demonstrate the measurement for the setup, and then you can see what space you've got to work with. You're only going to need 1 ball, but let's first look at the measurements. So drill 1, we're just going to do the front stick 3D skills with changing of direction after controlling the ball. So this drill's going to work like this. We'll start off with the ball in the center cone or center marker or tin tuner, doesn't matter. Big pull, again, make sure left weight is on your left foot so we can change or push off direction. So we're going to look at shifting our weight onto our right foot. Make sure that we're not too upright trying to lift the ball up. We only want to make a little ramp, get nice and low, a little bit of an L shape going here with your left hand and the stick, and then control the ball on the other side. So left to right pull, control, change direction. Okay, so we're going to move in this circular movement again for a minute, and we can maybe do 4 sets or 3 sets. Now it could get a little dizzy when you're going in the one direction all the time. Okay, so that is 3D skills, lifting the ball on the forehand side. Now just something I want to point out here, you've noticed that after we've lifted the ball over the obstacle, immediately we have to change direction coming inside. Now there's 2 reasons. One is obviously that it's good for agility training, but the most beneficial for you in the game scenario is it's part of an elimination skill. So imagine this is the defender, or this space is a defender. If you just change direction or lift it over a defender, and that's say their stick, and you move forward, the defender can then still get into a good defensive position. So what this helps us train when lifting the ball over, or any pull or elimination skill, left to right drag, right to left drag, is that to change direction, again, we're practicing putting our left leg in line so we can almost block that defender off. So apart from being this a good agility drill, it just helps us to practice after eliminating to cut off and using our body to protect the ball. Okay, but that's just an extra reason why we're doing certain training and why we did certain things. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is the same drill but clockwise, so which means on the reversing side. So Again, start off, center cone, right to left pull. Make sure we get our angle right. Stick in line with your left foot. If it's too open, you're going to be forced to move into that direction. If your left hand is more here, you can change direction a lot quicker than you want to go. The other thing I also just need to point out, technical points that we'll be focusing on these more, is that the V is now slightly behind the toe of the stick, so that when I turn my stick I can make a ramp. It's important that we don't carry the ball with our V anymore in line with the toe, because I won't be able to do that. Cool. So let's have a look. There. Let's have a look again. So this time round, using our right leg to block off the defender. Cool. So that's drill number 1 and 2, 3D skills, elimination, and with agility and using this setup. So I'm just going to change for drill number 3. We're going to do one changes. We're going to remove the firewood. Cool. So drill number 3. Now we're going to use the wall that we've indicated, and we've done this drill again in a previous session. So again, because we've done the drill before, we really need to start focusing on the technical executions of these skills. So what we're going to do, start off on the right hand cone of our little square, ball carrying position, 1 o'clock, go forward. When we get to the front cone, we're going to make the pass, and as the ball comes back, we're going to step towards to block off the defender and let the ball come past our left foot, and then turn in one movement and shift our weight to the right side and move forward again. Nice as a good ball. Inside, right drag. Cool. So that's drill number 3. Now drill number 4, very similar to drill number 3, except we're introducing a new skill today. It's a little bit more difficult than the turning and receiving on the reverse stick side. We're now going to do similar, but on the front stick side. So start off on the left cone, ball carrying position. There you go. Dribble when you get to this side. Gonna make the pass, but this time we're gonna step forward with our right foot and let the ball come past our right foot, and then control the ball across. Important to notice the contact point for the ball is to make sure that our stick face is slightly closed but angled towards our body. Not closed like this, but at a 45-degree angle to allow the ball to run across to that side. So it's a lot more technical. Let's have a look. Across our body, control. Cool. So those are the pointers. This drill, we're probably the first time round. I'm gonna do it slowly, just to make sure we can get that turn on the right foot correct, and maybe next time we can speed up the intensity on that one. But for the others of you, please have a go at this, and look forward to seeing you.